King was honest about how he and AD are meshing with Russ, saying, quote, "It's going to take a minute for us to become the team that we know we are going to be capable of being. We're going to have moments where we're not quite right there. We may take steps backwards. I think nothing is worth having if it's not worth working for." So, Shannon, scale of 1 to 10, how much faith do you have that this will work?
8.5.
You don't believe that?
8.5.
No.
But I don't need him to look good today. I don't need him to look good tomorrow. I don't need him to look good 2 weeks from now. I need him to look good April, May, June.
That is correct.
That's what I'm counting on. And I keep telling you, if anybody can solve this problem, it's Pythagoras. That's what LeBron is, Skip. There's not a problem that he cannot solve. You know this, Skip. Why you play with this man? The man has been, half his life has been spent in the NBA Finals. So basically, every other year, book it, he's in the final. He missed last year, so what'd that tell you, Skip? You math, simple math. The man's been in the league 19 years. He's been to 10 finals. So basically, every 1.3 3/4 years, he's in the final. So what'd that tell you? What's going to happen this year, Skip? You already had, don't say it. Don't say it, because you say it 3 times, he'll win it. It's like Candyman.
Really?
You can't say Candyman. Can't say that, Skip. Your day coming. You all this just talking about Brooklyn Nets and Giannis and this and that one. Will LeBron get that trophy this year? I don't want to hear nothing. I want you to say that he the GOAT. I want you to say it. I want you to do a video like you be all during the game, how you be tweeting and getting on your little thing, little IG and saying all this foolishness.
You stalk me.
There ain't nobody stalking you. I want you to say LeBron the GOAT. It's going to take some time. It's not a natural fit. It's going to take LeBron time to get used to Russ. Russ used to playing with AD and LeBron. And then you got to factor in Carmelo and Kendrick Nunn and Malik Monk and Wayne Ellington, Rondo and Dwight. So it's going to take some time, maybe even longer than I originally thought. But at the end of the day, as long as the meal comes out okay, I was supposed to eat at 5:30. It's going to be 6:15, 6:30 before I eat.
Yep.
Is the food good? Is the product going to be good? This one's going to be on the court? That's all I care about. The product's going to be great. Champions.
You're going to be waiting all night for that. You ready for this?
Yes.
Won't win it, won't win it, won't win it. Come on, Candyman, come get me. Right?
Okay.
LeBron's Candyman, he's got to come get me.
Okay.
I did it 3 times.
Yep, you did.
I dared you.
You're going to be sorry.
What is the ultimate Pythagorean theory? It is LeBron plus Russell Westbrook equals nuclear explosion of the wrong kind. It's going to be tumultuous for you because as great as LeBron is, and I always give you that, as great a passer as he is, still the best passer in basketball, still the highest basketball IQ in the NBA, he is conceding the keys to the kingdom to Russell Westbrook, who is going to be on a tear, having grown up in this area as a huge Laker fan, to take over this team for an aging LeBron. That is a recipe for disaster. You know it, and I know it. And I've only seen now Russ for 6 total quarters and 3 preseason games, and I realize it's very early. But it's getting late for your Lakers because he's already playing completely out of control. 6 quarters, he's a minus 27 in plus minus through those 6 quarters.
He hadn't been good, Skip.
20 turnovers in 6 quarters.
That's not good either.
6 the first night, 9 the second night, and 5 more last night. And what did I tell you to death before camp even opened? I kept reminding you, Russell Westbrook has led this league in turnovers 4 times and finished second 4 times. He sometimes threatens to have quadruple doubles, as in double-figure turnovers to go along with all those other great double figures that he pulls off, and it's just extraordinary what he's done, averaging a triple-double for the last 5 years. He is a solo act. He is a stat machine. But to achieve the triple-doubles, it requires some collateral damage, and it requires him to play out of control. He attacks, he attacks, he attacks. He speeds the pace. He rushes the pace. He is prone to dribbling it off his foot or throwing it out.
We need the pace pushed occasionally, but at the end of that pushing, we just can't have him turn the ball over.
Okay.
It doesn't do no good to get down to court in a hurry if you turn the ball over.
Okay. Now let's go deeper. allow me to read a quote from the great John Hollinger in his Laker preview in The Athletic. And John, for those who don't remember, invented my favorite stat, PER, player efficiency rating, and then went on from ESPN to run the Memphis Grizzlies as their personnel director for a while. He knows his basketball. In his Lakers preview, if I could read this for you.
Go ahead.
In a postseason environment, the three of them, meaning obviously LeBron, AD, and Russ, would be sharing the floor more often. And Westbrook doesn't add much to that particular equation. He's a subpar shooter off whom opponents will cheat and dare to fire away. Late in games, when obviously LeBron James wants to handle the ball up top and slowly orchestrate, which he's great at, Westbrook's defender will be chilling in the paint to gum things up. Bingo. All that might be okay if the Lakers follow their 2020 model of playing awesome defense and passable offense.
There you go.
But Westbrook will hurt them on that end too. Despite his athleticism and his competitiveness, he's a wandering, ball-watching defender who frequently runs himself out of position. I'm already going. LeBron says it's going to take a minute. I'm giving him 5 minutes. I'm giving you to April. I'm giving you to May. And that's what Hollinger's summary here is. In a postseason environment, you have the three on the floor. Russ is a liability of a shooter. He is the worst superstar shooter we've ever seen in the history of this league. LeBron's not exactly a great shooter. AD's an okay shooter from mid-range, but when he gets to the three-point line, he's not a great shooter. So you've got liabilities everywhere, and especially off Russ, they will sink. They'll just sink into the paint and say, Bron, because what was LeBron doing last night early? Great. He was just driving the ball to the basket. You can't stop him. He's still playing at a supremely high level off the dribble because he's just a load, man. He's just hard to stop, and he's still explosive. I saw it early. He made 3 drive shots to the basket. They were big time, and he made his first 3, and then he didn't make any more, and he's so far 1 of 7 from 3 in the preseason. No big deal, but it's a deal.
Hit him 2 free throws, too.
Okay? We'll see about that. But there are too many liabilities here where if Russ's defender just says, I don't have to guard him, I'll just sink. I'll just go stand in the paint and say, LeBron, I'm going to help make sure you can't come in here. AD, you can't come in here either. You're going to have to shoot those mid-range, and if they don't fall, we got you. Because when AD gets hot from 15 feet, as you know, then he's unstoppable. I got you. If LeBron has a rare hot hand on his fadeaway, he made one last night. It was good. It was good. But he doesn't make enough of those on a consistent basis. So in the big picture, Russ can do great things on pushing the pace because he's still, I'm not sure there's anybody faster in the league with the ball in their hands.
Right.
I thought Lonzo was at points, but Russ, at his advancing age, what are we up to now? Season 12, right?
Russ, 14.
Yeah, no, 14. What am I saying? Yeah. Okay. So, but he still looked fast last night with the basketball. Yeah. The problem is he goes too fast sometimes, and LeBron, who wants to play a clean game, he's got to live with that. So I thought last night that I was already seeing that Russ, in the wrong way, was rubbing off on LeBron, that LeBron was catching turnover fever from Russell. LeBron just seemed out of whack, out of rhythm.
I think LeBron was trying, sometimes you try things that, okay, let me see what I can get away with. I don't think LeBron's going to be a turnover guy. He averaged probably 3 turnovers for his career because he handles the ball so much. I just hope my thing is that Russ understands his role and the role that he can play in helping this team, that we don't need him to be heroic. We don't need him to be...
Okay, but that's who he is. He thinks of himself as heroic, and I think it's significant that LeBron attended the premiere of this documentary that's going to drop on Friday. It was on Monday night here in Los Angeles. It's Passion Play, Russell Westbrook. It's Life and Times.
But that's LeBron. LeBron has always supported his team.
He wants to take him under his wing. He wants to be besties with him. He wants to try to commit to Russ on a friendship level where Russ will be more open to sacrificing the way he's going to have to sacrifice if you're going to overcome him and win. Right? Yeah. Okay, and then LeBron tweeted about the doc, said, y'all check this out when it drops on Friday. Yeah. and I'll check it out, but it's going to feed Russ's ego. And now he feels like I'm on the LA stage that I was born to play on, and I got to live up to, I got my own documentary.
No, he ain't got to live up to that. He already done that. You got the documentary because of what you did. You don't have to prove anything else. You just got to prove you can win a championship. And that's what it's going to do. That's what he's going to do.
Okay, but how do you take his egomania out of him? How do you undo the egomania at this stage, this age, on this platform? He's the only one on the team who grew up here as a huge Laker fan. Yeah,
right? And he's the one that's on few on the team that ain't won no championship, especially in the starting lineup.
That is
Russ
correct.
AD has one, LeBron has one, Dwight Howard has one, Rondo has two, Horton Tucker. So if you want to win, and Russ has said it, the one thing this guy, LeBron, knows how to do is get to NBA Finals. Now, it's his job to help LeBron get there, and when once they get there.
Does Russ really, truly want to win, or does he just want to star?
He want to win.
Does he?
Yeah, Skip, he done starred. He won't star. He just want a top grossing movie now.
Okay. Well, are you sure about that? I'm not. As great as LeBron is, I don't think he can overcome what I'm already seeing from
LeBron
Russell
overcame
Westbrook.
Kyrie in his